What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. You know, you're waking up early in the day, first thing in the day, super grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like every day throughout this voyage, it's a constant renewal process, and it's addicting. You know, finding my way in the world, sorting some things out, seeking the truth, discovering the truth. And it's awesome for me. Waking up with it. Like some things are incomprehensible, you know what I'm saying? And other things like you pick up on, like you understand it so much, like without even the need to use words. Like you understand the meaning. So, anyways, I'm grateful to be a vegan because veganism really transforms a lot, a whole lot. And it's a very deep love that you learn within yourself and for life in general. So that's just a truth I've been realizing and understanding. And, it improves our health overall. Experience it for yourself, to be honest. Experience it for yourself. I remember a lady was speaking to me saying that veganism, she heard some misinformation about veganism and she hadn't even been a vegan. And I remember her speaking about it, saying it damages sexual health, sex life, and whatnot. And it's just misinformation, miscommunication, misunderstanding, especially from people who haven't even gone on the voyage of being a vegan. No judgment or separation, just simple lifestyle choices. And I will say that it does a complete opposite, actually. It shows a greater level of appreciation and sincerity for, sexual energy, sex, creation, love, all of that. No cap, no BS. It's true. You know what I'm saying? The proof is in the vegan pudding. So that's what I have to say in response to that. That really never stayed in my head for long because I remember improved health overall. I'll say that. It's amazing to experience newness within our spirit, literally, scientifically. So, no, it does not harm any of your life at all. Sex life, exercise, weight room, your eyesight, anything on your body literally improves when you transition over to plant-based living. So that's what I have to say about that. And also continuation about sex, sexual energy, love making, all that stuff. Like, it's really amazing to have and harness and cultivate the sexual energy. I'm speaking for myself at this present moment. What I have to say, along my experiences throughout this voyage of life. Throughout many years, younger, really young, I didn't watch porn or masturbate for many years. I didn't need to. I didn't know what it was, to be honest, until puberty comes and, the guys in school, elementary, middle school, well, actually middle school, to be honest. Middle school, the locker room, talking about stuff, gossiping, competing in high school and college. And honestly, it's all ages, to be honest with you, because there's proof of people speaking of that behavior on various social media platforms. That's why I'm not really on it like that. And anyways, what I'm saying is like it was a big emphasis on just dispersing our sexual energy and just being hungry, vampires for love, for attention, for sex, for all of that stuff, to be honest. And that turns us into like leeches, you know? Yes, we're beautiful life forms on the planet, and at the same time, we have to realize that, you know, we're designed to be a grown man and designed to be a grown woman, and part of that is accountability, responsibility, and that's where love plays a part at. And that's why many people don't choose it, because it's the long way around. It's more than just lust. It's more than just sex. It's everything all together. And it's not something to be taken for granted, taken, the wrong way, foolishly, none of that, It's truly sacred. You know what I'm saying? It's truly sacred. And it's amazing when people can understand that and honor that, to be honest. What I've understood, And throughout the years, to be honest, many of us, or probably everybody, to be honest, watching this video has watched a porno in their life. And, people can say it's natural. And at the same time, the deeper and deeper we go, test yourself and realize that you are watching images on a screen make love. Or not even make love. You're watching images on a screen lustfully put on an act for money. That's what I'll say about that. Anyways, so diving deeper about cultivating that sexual energy, kundalini energy, masturbation, porn, abstaining, whatever, like there's ancient wisdom and sages that speak of that, holding your seed, and from my experience throughout my life mission voyage is that, hey, every time we masturbate, at least for myself as a guy, maybe it's a simple thing as we just worked out, or it's hot, or whatever, and we begin having, increased good feelings overall throughout our glands and our body and everything, because we're healthy. And then sometimes that will even lead to just foolishness of looking up on the internet, porn, masturbation, to get one off. And then guess what? There's no type of connection at all with those people. You know why? Because it's lust, it's fear, it's hell, you know what I mean? And for what? A few minutes? Guess what? Boom, it's over. It felt amazing, and then your whole soul is gone. Your whole spirit, all your life force, energy, your soul, your spirit, electricity is just robbed out of your body, no matter how you want to look at it. If you want to look at it any type of way, it's gone, okay? And a lot of us have had to learn that over and over and over again. And women, ladies, explain your stories, along your experiences throughout growing in your voyage of self-discovery. And yeah, so let us know how that goes. I'm just sharing from my side as the life form who I am. And I can say it's equal for both sides. And I will say that maturity varies amongst every life form. That's all I'm saying. And well, cultivating it for me has really painted a picture of is just keeping it real, being a grown man, like a grown man, to be honest, isn't supposed to be questioning about lustfully looking at another lady, another woman, you know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. And I do know, actually. They're not. They're not. To be honest, they're not. Because it's like the woman who you're with or the man you're with is subjective to whatever role you're playing, whatever role you're living. To the woman or man you're with, that's unfair, and it's not cool. Like you've built that bond with that man or that woman for so long, for a good amount of time, maybe even had children with, been through fights, arguments, happy times, funny times, loving times, sad times, quiet times, a whole roller coaster ride for a good amount of time too. So who are you to just instantly spill out, instantly, chase and run after something that ain't even been there for you in the start? Like your true divine perfect reflection has been. That's what I have to say about that. And that's why I say going vegan is one of the best things, because it simplifies so much. So many people leave out of your life, you leave out of their life, because you're simplifying stuff and you're just withdrawing to have peace of mind and have a clear mind, and you kind of see what's up, like you see that, hey, you know what? Being a real person is like being healthy overall, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all of that stuff. And it's not just about lower nature desires. It's not just about sex. It's not just about sexual pleasures, desires. Yes, it is all connected. Yes, it is, especially with our health. Our body and our glands and everything do feel even that much more amazing. And at the same time, you have to be aware. And real love is where no matter where you go, that person, that one, is always with you. Is always with you. In your heart, in your mind, in your eyes, in your spirit. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. No slow motion. Shout out to Ralph Smart. Shout out to Infinite Waters. No slow motion for that one. That's all I'm saying about that. And many people's energy will become drained over and over again. And people can see it. I can see it within myself throughout my voyage. And it's embarrassing, to be honest. But I'm not even going to be too hard on myself, to be real with y'all. Because that doesn't do nothing. When we know better, we do better. And no, I don't know it all. I'm just sharing facts of what has been assisting me throughout this ride in life. That's all I'm saying. To each his own. People can say a whole bunch of stuff. There's people that say, oh, there's 50% of the world that says, ejaculation, all that stuff helps, prevents cancer, blah, 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 all this stuff. And then there's another half that honors the ancient, esoteric, sacred wisdom of cultivating that seed, your energy. Ladies, fellas, for that one, to create truly and to be present in the creation, not just forcing anything. Shout out to Tupac. A man has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. We all got a name from a woman, so like, that's true. Real talk. Shout out to Tupac. I wish you was around longer, man. it's true, like I'm not out here to be jumping out, spreading everybody's business or even getting into everybody's business, because that's not my place. I'm just saying, you know, us as empaths, we can sense certain things out, is all I'm saying. And that's why it's amazing for us to be truthful, honest, transparent, faithful, and loyal. Then there's nothing to worry about. Because, water is water. That's it. Water is water. There's nothing to hide. You can see straight through it. So that's what I have to say about that. And, life does get very deep. It gets very deep. So all I can say is just, be responsible. It's love and lust in the world. And my homie, mentor, brother, Michas, says that all empires, a lot of the big empires fall, because of lust and greed. So keep that in mind. It may be an unpopular thing to do. It may be an uncommon, not popular route to roll in, to ride in, to live by, living the righteous life of cultivating your energy, of saving it, of being responsible, and you're probably seeing a lot of the world that's just drawn on the complete opposite, and that's popular, and yet it's, another level of resonance. All I can say is follow your heart is what I'm realizing, throughout my journey, because you have to look yourself in the mirror every day, and you have to live with yourself. And what good is it to have a bunch of worries, doubts, fears, wrongful doings inside of your spirit, your aura? It's contaminating it. And I know as cliche or deep as that sounds, but it makes sense, It makes sense because it's dope when we can truly be the man, the woman who our mother gave birth to. And it's truly pure in that sense, It's truly innocent and pure. It doesn't mean we're perfect, and at the same time, it just is a state of mind, a state of being. As young children, we're just interacting, on a real level. And we're able to get along, we're not worried about mischievous things that don't serve us, that drain us, and that's what I've noticed along my journey. I have a lot of energy and built up confidence, because throughout all of my relationships, I have nothing to hide, I've stayed true, and we learn a lot throughout them ups and downs. It's just, I can say that honesty and just that respect is something that goes hand in hand, sticking with the script. I will say my own experience, these phones, technology, computer, internet, iPad, tablets, all that stuff, it's cool, it's a tool. And at the same time, it's unfortunate because it's we hiding behind these screens. I'm not hiding behind the screens. It's just, I'm saying we know sometimes things are much different when we step out in real life, because our life is right in front of us that we're walking and living. You know what I mean? And in other parts of the world, online, on technology or whatever, there's conversations going on. And guess what? Maybe, let's say, I walk over there, or someone else who's real inspirational too walks around, that same person who's, trolling, spreading rumors, toxic energy online on a social media platform. Let's say one of us walks around them in real life. None of that will be said to our faces. You know why? Because we don't give energy to things that don't serve us. So that's a way to live a drama-free life, to be honest, because that's not even in our brain, for real. Looking for haters, looking for stuff like that. But you get the point that I'm making. It's real simple to just type something up or write something up or even say something too, to be honest with y'all. But the actions is even more amazing, as I keep expressing and sharing over and over again. But it's true, having both line up together. And that's all I can say about that. Like, love is real. I know I'm aware that it's real. So that's the reason I follow what resonates within my spirit with love. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the ultimate power. Don't let these people drain your power, drain your energy. Be full, be whole, be complete. You know what I'm saying? Be your own boss. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's liberating, because then you're still, you know what I'm saying? You're not forcing as much. You're not rushing, chasing, forcing, stressing, overthinking as much. None of that stuff. All that stuff disappears. For real, for real. You see the bigger picture. Because a lot of us have on a lot of different masks, and it's only right we stay true, especially when it comes to love, family, and stuff like that. I see it as like a tribe, like a tribal thing. Like, it's a village, and there's tribes. We come from a tribe. Lucy. We come from Lucy. So those of y'all can resonate with this as we go deeper and deeper. Y'all understand what I mean. It's a tribe, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's been giving me new peace of mind, because it's like, hey, I'm here living my reality, my life, with building with my family, and people that care, people closest to me, my small group, team, or whatever. That's, my tribe. And whoever else inspired, that's support, more of the audience, more of the militia, So I say about that, and that's why I just go about my ways, working on inside of myself, connecting the dots for certain common sense things, and the peace is kept. The peace is truly kept. You know what I mean? All I can say is, I'm not saying what to do. I'm just saying, listen to what's right within your spirit. Listen to what's right within your spirit. And it will serve you in the long run. And it will make sense too. And y'all know what's true for you. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live